Hello, hello, family, friends, and Earpers alike, and welcome back to the Purgatory Triangle. Yeah. So, as we know, Wynonna Earp so far has finished, but there are some folks who have never experienced Wynonna Earp in this world, i.e. every single person that is on this call right now. I am here with my friends Carolyn, Rex, Sandra, Amelia, and Jory, and they have all graciously agreed to do a cold reading of episode 307 of Wynonna Earp. They haven't watched the episode, nor have they read this script yet. Y'all can say hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Amazing.
Hi. Interior fire truck morning. Wynonna 30 and hot firefighter Charlie 20s are going at it in a fire truck. It's hot, passionate, steamy, sexual.
This is the last time we're doing this.
Wynonna quickly takes off Charlie's shirt, revealing his chiseled torso.
Since we both have stressful jobs and everything, we can just keep doing this to take the edge off.
Charlie reaches down and unbuckles Wynonna's belt. In the blink of an eye, Wynonna's pants are off.
I'm all edge, Charlie, if you can't handle that.
Charlie picks Wynonna up and puts her on top of the control panel in the truck.
You may handle me however you please.
The two continue making out until...
Good morning, guys. I'm Deputy Nicole Hott, and I'm here hoping to earn your vote for sheriff.
Shit.
I thought that was going pretty good.
How's Purgatory's finest this morning? Thank you sincerely for all that you do. I know it's not an easy job.
Needley calls us hose jockeys.
Waverly quickly steps in.
Sheriff Nedley's sense of humor.
Sheriff
Nedley's sense of humor leaves a lot to be desired.
And rest assured, when I am sheriff, you will be both respected and supported. I will also pre-order a dozen of your calendars.
I'm April.
Happy Easter to me.
Interior fire truck continuous. Wynonna and Charlie are getting their clothes back on after having their fire truck sex cut short.
I had no idea Officer Hott was your sister's girlfriend. That's so weird.
You're not one of those Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve people, are you?
God, no. Purgatory Pride is my favorite event of the year.
Purgatory has a pride?
Yeah, we painted the fire engine rainbow. Nicole warned me about you.
That I'm super flexible?
No, that you're a hot mess.
Well, that's better than being a cold, tidy.
Charlie stands up and approaches Wynonna inches from her face. The sexual tension is palpable.
This was fun. Thanks for the...
Pump.
That's gross.
Backdraft?
Did we do that?
Heat.
Wynonna leans in to kiss Charlie. She puts her hand behind her to keep her steady, and then siren noise. The two stop.
Was that me?
Interior fire station continuous. Wynonna walks out of the fire truck, still trying to put herself together. As she turns to leave, she makes eye contact with every firefighter there.
Nothing to see here. Just an adult woman with adult woman needs, leaving a fire hall.
Wynonna heads to the exit, and Nicole and Waverly follow behind her.
You need a ride?
I had a ride. I need a nap. And a ride.
So you and Doc, not a thing anymore?
We were never a thing, and I haven't seen him for a week.
Interior gardener household day. Doc 137 and Kate 125 lay wrapped in blankets next to a roaring fireplace. The two lay peacefully next to each other until Doc's hand begins to burn. He quickly jumps up to find the first water source.
Burns like a mother.
Doc throws his hand in a bucket of ice that holds champagne. He breathes out a sigh of relief.
Doc has a southern accent.
What have I done?
Bullshar's ring is rejecting you. Now that you're compromised, don't worry, my love. Now we're linked together forever, just like you wanted.
Kate walks Doc over to a mirror. Neither of them can see their own reflections because they are vampires.
Just like I wanted.
Interior police station day. Wynonna, Nicole, and Nedley, 40s, walk down the hallway of the police station. As they do, they pass by a jail cell with college boys chanting a fraternity song.
What's with the children's choir?
A bunch of Omicron top size slumming it from the big city. We've confiscated their party bus this morning.
Who party buses at 10 a.m.?
Deeply committed.
Interior Sheriff Nedley's office day. Wynonna and Nicole are struggling to move a bookcase that is against the wall of Nedley's office. Nedley watches from the comfort of his office chair, sipping on his coffee.
Push with your legs.
Shut up with your mouth!
With one last push, the two successfully move the bookcase, only to reveal a secret hidden door.
Am I finally gonna see your sex cave?
It's more like a closet.
Retired Nedley is kinky.
Everything in there I seized from crime scenes that didn't feel kosher. Ones with a supernatural element.
Why didn't you turn him over to dolls?
Well, initially I wasn't sure if I could trust him. Now I know.
Nicole unlocks the door and opens it, unveiling a treasure trove of curious and strange knickknacks.
How long have you been hiding this stuff?
Since I became sheriff.
Oh, we're gonna find dinosaur bones.
Haha. It's up to you two to decide what to keep, what to burn.
Huh. It's like hoarders meet storage wars, and I for one am here for it.
Interior Earp Barn Day. Doc Holliday is in the Earp Barn looking for a container to hold Bolshar's ring. He finds one that he likes.
This will have to do.
Suddenly, the sound of someone pumping a shotgun comes from behind Doc, startling him.
Shouldn't sneak around when there's a gun-toting mental patient on the loose.
It's Mama Earp, late 50s, pointing a shotgun at the back of Doc's head. Doc slowly raises his hands and turns around to face her.
I thought we were friends.
You bailed, right? In the middle of my Christmas feast? You find my Brussels sprouts offensive?
I do apologize, ma'am, but something came up.
You're gonna make it up to me.
I fear this is about to get weird.
Don't worry, I'll drive if you're tired.
I do not understand.
I need to get out of here just for a little while.
Cabin fever?
You don't know the half of it.
Oh, I just might.
Mama lowers the shotgun.
Okay. Let's go before I roll you for the keys.
The two exit the barn. Interior Sheriff Nedley's office day. Wynonna sits in a chair, lounging, lazily flipping through some old notebooks as Nicole is deep in the closet, looking through the treasure trove of supernatural artifacts. Nicole picks one and presents it to Wynonna.
What do you think about this?
Urn. Nice.
But is it supernatural?
Supernaturally oogly. Hey, can you check this out? I found Nedley's old police memo. November 9th, 1996. Raccoon stuck in a drop ceiling. Call cleared, but now require rabies shot.
Wynonna laughs out loud. Nicole isn't amused.
Wynonna, can you, a little help here, please?
Holy shit.
Wynonna holds out a picture of a young Randy Nedley pictured with a small young girl.
Baby Nedley.
When you're done with story time, could you please do some actual work?
Nicole, you're a smart-ish girl. Surely you've figured out by now that this whole cleaning out the secret locker job is bullshit. Nedley made it up for us to practice working together.
You parent trapped us.
None of this stuff matters, and it sure as hell isn't going to help us with our bullshit problem.
Right, well, you might be fine to sit on your ass and do nothing, but I'm not, especially after what he did to dolls.
Wynonna is taken aback by this statement, turning her carelessness into anger.
You want my help? Fine, Nicole.
Wynonna stands up out of her chair and heads towards the closet.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Wynonna reaches inside the closet and begins to throw things behind her.
Crap, definitely crap, not crap, more crap.
Wynonna, you're being reckless.
Nicole tries to grab the mirror that Wynonna has just picked up, but Wynonna holds onto it. The two fight for control.
Super crap.
Whoa!
You know, Deputy Dipshit, that's kind of my brand, and it's been working fine so far.
The two continue to wrestle for control over the mirror.
God, I am so sick of your attitude.
Wynonna lets go of the mirror, causing Nicole to pull it too hard and smash it against the wall.
Smooth move, Ginger Spice. You just earned yourself 7 years of bad luck.
The mess left behind is atrocious, including a ceramic gnome that has been broken. Exterior snowy landscape day. A peaceful scene. A small shed sits quietly in a field of snow when suddenly, crash. A bolt of lightning strikes the shed, creating a huge cloud of dust. From within the dust, a large figure appears, confused, dirty, and wearing a nicely knitted hat. After looking around for a moment, the large figure walks away from the shed. Interior Nicole Hoth's living room day. Nicole is frantically moving around her living room, trying her best to make everything as tidy as possible. She straightens a picture of her in Waverly out and proceeds to grab a book off of the bookshelf.
Well, it's worth a shot, I guess.
Nicole places the book down on the coffee table, revealing that she has set out a Bible. She takes one more look at the living room.
Okay.
Nicole turns around and is startled by the sight of none other than Bunny Loblaw, 50s. Her blonde hair is big, tall, and tight on her head. She's the muggle version of Umbridge. She clearly hasn't smiled a day in her life.
Hi, Bunny. Come on in.
I did.
Can I take your coat?
Why, so you can rifle through the pockets? Oh, what on God's flat earth is this?
Bunny points just past Nicole, where Nicole's cat, Calamity Jane Eternal, lays on the floor.
Oh, that's just Calamity Jane. Please don't worry. She's super friendly.
I don't care what it is. Either she goes or I go. I am deathly allergic.
Right.
Nicole turns around and runs to pick up Calamity Jane.
Okay. Come on, girly. Calamity, you're getting fat.
Nicole heads towards the stairs with Calamity in hand.
Just make yourself feel cozy. Just make yourself feel cozy. Just 1 second. I'll be right back.
As Nicole climbs the stairs, Bunny takes it upon herself to look around the room. She comes across the picture of Nicole and Waverly. She picks it up.
Disgusting.
Bunny looks at the picture completely repulsed and turns it face down. Interior Nicole's living room later. Nicole sits in a chair across from Bunny Loblaw. The two are mid-conversation.
So I had some great ideas on how to make the town safer and the department to run more efficiently.
Well, that's all good and well, Deputy Hot, but my main concern is this. Randy Nedley is full of shit.
Excuse me?
I am so sick and tired of being kept in the dark about all the strange occurrences in Purgatory. I won't be lied to about what's really going on in my town under my nose.
Which is what exactly?
Well, you tell me. That's why I'm here. Unless you don't want to be sheriff and don't give me any hooey about costume parties gone awry or zoo animals escaping.
Well, Bunny, Purgatory is a very unique town with some unique challenges.
Without warning, Wynonna busts through Nicole's front door.
Sorry to interrupt. Just need to talk to Deputy Taterhot for a quick sec here.
Yeah, this really isn't a good time.
Actually, it's perfect timing because I'm thinking of backing Wynonna for sheriff.
You can't be serious.
I'm dead serious. Wynonna, you are a straight shooter. You're one tough bitch.
Heyo.
Wynonna raises her hand for a high five, which Nicole rejects.
The Earps are one of Purgatory's original families. This one?
Sorry, what about this one?
What Purgatory needs is a homegrown hero, not some fly-by-night outsider who, let's face it, is a little too different.
Can I just, real quick, for 1 sec?
Nicole grabs Wynonna's arm and pulls her into the kitchen. Interior kitchen continuous. Wynonna and Nicole enter the kitchen, where Wynonna can barely catch her breath from laughing.
Wait till Bunny finds out about Purgatory Pride.
What are you doing here?
Right, it's about Nedley and you.
All right.
Did Bun Buns really just say I could be...
Oh no, you can't take that job.
I don't want that job.
Yeah, because you would be a disaster.
No shit, not sheriff.
You have no police training, you're terrible with authority, you're not even qualified to run a Chipotle.
Guac, excuse me? You know what, maybe I'd like to be Sheriff Nedley 2.0. Oh, I'm your boss after all.
Well, excuse me, but you can't even do one single assignment properly without breaking a million rules and a creepy-ass mirror in the process.
Enter Nicole's living room continuous. Bunny sits in Nicole's living room listening to the quarrel in the other room. She looks around and turns toward the window when she sees the large figure who came from out of the shed. Bunny's terrified.
Oh, ISIS!
Bunny grabs at her chest and falls to the ground. Interior Nicole's kitchen continuous. The two continue their fight.
What rules? Purgatory is a goddamn Thunderdome and I'm Tina friggin' Turner.
What are you even talking about?
Point is, you can wrap yourself up in the rules like a snug little blanket to keep you warm at night, but I'm gonna get shit done.
Wynonna storms out of the kitchen, back into the living room. Nicole follows her. Interior Nicole's living room continuous. Wynonna stops dead in her tracks.
Balls, Bunny's dead.
We see Bunny passed out on the ground with Calamity Jane sitting on top of her.
Calamity Jane, she's allergic.
Yeah.
Nicole rushes over to Bunny and checks to see if she's okay.
Bunny, hey.
I know a dozen places we can hide the body.
Nicole checks her pulse.
She's still alive.
Fine, save him to next time.
Nicole urgently scans the room to see if she can use anything to help the unconscious homophobe.
Wynonna, get her purse.
Yeah, cash.
Wynonna reaches over and grabs Bunny's purse.
No, medication, Wynonna.
Nicole snatches the purse out of Wynonna's hand and dumps out the contents.
Crap.
Is this Oxy? Ow!
Nicole slaps the oxy out of Wynonna's hand.
The tea.
Oh!
Wynonna grabs the teapot. Nicole tilts Bunny's head back and places the medication into her mouth.
All right, Bunny, here we go. Here we go. Swallow, swallow.
Wynonna pours the tea down Bunny's throat.
Come on, you old bat.
Bunny awakens with a jolt.
Okay.
Exterior Nicole's house day. Nicole and Wynonna assist Bunny out of the house and head towards Nicole's police car.
I don't need a doctor.
How about an exorcist, Bun Bun?
Okay, I'll put her in my cruiser. We can get her faster to the hospital with the lights and sirens on.
Nicole shoves Bunny into the back of her car before she can say anything else offensive.
Okay, yep, that's enough out of you. Go inside, get her purse.
So you do want to rob her?
No, I want to get her meds. The doctors are going to need them to diagnose her.
Let's just get her to the hospital and get her meds later.
As the two begin bickering again, two frat boys 20 who were in the police station before sneak their way to Nicole's car. They manage to get into the front seat.
What the hell is going on?
The two frat boys speed off down the road, which catches Nicole's and Wynonna's attention. They try to chase after the car by foot, but it is too late.
You have got to be freaking kidding me.
Look who needs my help now.
Exterior Revenant Bar day. Wynonna and Nicole approach Nicole's police car sitting in the parking lot.
Of course those two frat brats drove your car to a biker bar.
Maybe they're friendly bikers hosting a Golden Girls trivia night.
Well, Rose, we're not in St. Olaf anymore.
Get me out of here, you white trash tart!
You're feeling better! Try your handle.
I am!
Doesn't open from the inside. It's a safety feature. Haven't you been arrested like 500 times?
Not the time, Nicole.
Luckily, I always have a spare key.
Oh, good.
Nicole inserts the key into the keyhole only for the key to break immediately.
You are some kind of moron hot.
You have any other ideas?
Yeah, we go in and we find Tweedledee and Tweedledoosh. We're in and out in 5 minute stops. We get the keys. She'll never notice and we're good to go. Let's go.
Wynonna grabs Nicole's arm and pulls her towards the bar.
Don't leave me in here, you sons of bitches. You are gonna hear from my lawyer.
Wynonna and Nicole sneak into the bar through the back entrance as the Revenants are preoccupied with deciding the fate of the two frat boys. They crouch behind the bar and try to cut the frat boys free until...
Well, looks like today's our lucky day. Seems that the would-be sheriff and the Arab decided to join us for a little drink.
The lead Revenant comes around the bar and locks eye contact with Wynonna and Nicole. The two begin to stand up straight.
We were dumb to think we could pull a fast one on you, but I can tell you're men of sport, and, you know, what's the sport in ripping Dumb and Dumber to shreds?
What are you proposing?
I'm proposing that you let them go, and you and me and Deputy Hot to trot here have ourselves a little contest.
What are you good at?
Drinking.
Golden Girls trivia.
You really want to challenge me to a drinking contest?
Mm-hmm. I do, and if we win, then you let us go.
What happens when I win?
Then you get to kill us.
We could have just offered them cash.
Didn't work it out all the way to the end before I pitched it.
You must be the stupidest heir yet.
Definitely top 5.
Okay, let them Greeks go.
Interior Nedley's office day. Waverly and Jeremy are in Nedley's office. Waverly is trying over and over to call Wynonna and Nicole while Jeremy looks at a tracking device.
I'm worried neither of them are answering.
Okay, wait. Let's recap. First, Bunny has the heart attack at Nicole's.
Yes.
Then the cruiser gets stolen with Bunny in it. Then it just so happens to end up at a Revenant Roadhouse. Doesn't that sound spectacularly unlucky to you?
Too unlucky to be a coincidence?
Waverly and Jeremy look to the ground to see the mirror that Nicole and Wynonna had broken earlier that day.
Mirror, mirror on the floor.
Maybe if we put it back together, their luck will change.
Well, it can't get any worse.
Interior Revenant bar day. Wynonna and Nicole are now handcuffed to one another, sitting at a small table across from Revenant 1. The rest of the bar circles around them to get a look at the drinking contest already in progress.
1, 2, 3, drink.
The three take a shot. Wynonna follows up the shot with a sip of beer.
Is that all you got? Come on, fellas. Let's take this up a notch. Grab the ouzo.
I really wish you'd stop helping.
1, 2, 3, drink.
The three take another shot. Wynonna follows up the shot with another sip of beer. Nicole is just barely hanging on, and Revenant 1 is starting to struggle a bit.
How you feeling there, Rolfie boy?
Feel good.
Good.
I feel strong.
I feel college.
Another round of shots are lined up.
Endiotria.
The three take a shot. Revenant 1 begins gagging a bit. Wynonna notices and begins mocking him. His gagging eventually leads to him spitting up the alcohol.
Oh, game over, lightweight.
I swallowed it.
It came back up, which means you lose. Everyone knows that. We won fair and square. Uncuff us.
Wynonna reaches over to Revenant 1, asking him to uncuff her. As she does, the beer bottle she was drinking from falls over on the table, which she very quickly picks back up.
Hang on.
Revenant 1 picks up the beer bottle and sniffs the contents.
You've been spitting your shots into this bottle.
Oh, she hasn't. You haven't, right?
I learned it from Coyote Ugly.
Oh, I love that movie.
You broke the rules. Now I get to break your necks.
Good one.
All of the Revenants growl at Wynonna and Nicole and prepare to pounce on them. Wynonna and Nicole scream and get out of their chairs. In the blink of an eye, the two are running out the door. Exterior snow-covered woods day. Wynonna is dragging a very drunk Nicole along a pathway as they are both still handcuffed together.
Hurry up, the cuff's chafing.
You're going too fast and I'm too drunk. You are literally the worst. You know we wouldn't be in this mess if you just played by the rules.
There are no rules in this shit town, Nicole. If you want to be all normal and law-abiding, do it somewhere else.
Nicole stops running, making Wynonna stop as well.
You know what? Get your ass out of your head, Wynonna. You're not the only one who's been through stuff.
Oh, right. I forgot you survived a massacre.
Wynonna sarcastically claps as Nicole shoots an extremely dirty look in Wynonna's direction. Wynonna stops clapping.
Yeah, that one was legit.
Yeah, I did. So I'm not about to die here handcuffed to a criminal.
Wynonna yells and aims her gun at Nicole.
Oh, real mature.
Oh, real mature.
Oh shit, sorry.
It's okay. Oh, real mature.
You know what? You survived some shit. And I cannot wait for your TED Talk. But get back to me when you're cursed!
Wynonna aims her gun at the handcuffs to try and shoot them, but the gun is jammed.
Mother bad lucker. Just jammed. Not like space or strawberry. Bad kind of jam.
While Wynonna tries to unjam her gun, an axe flies through the air and hits a tree close by. A pack of Revenants approach the two.
I like all that animosity running through your veins. It'll make you taste so much better.
Fight scene commences. Boom, bam, pow, Revenant after Revenant dead. Wynonna and Nicole kicking ass until Revenant 1 sneaks up behind them and gets them both in a chokehold.
You know, as much as I love a feel-good ending, this ain't it. Any last words?
I miss Macaulay Culkin.
Tell Waverly I love her.
Oh, sure, make me look like an asshole.
Just as Revenant 1 is about to snap both of their necks, garden shears cut through his body, knocking him down and releasing Nicole and Wynonna. The two turn around to see the mysterious figure that made Bunny have a heart attack earlier that day.
You owe me a wife.
Is this better or worse?
Worse.
Wynonna and Nicole take off running as the mysterious figure follows them. Interior Sheriff's Department day. Waverly and Jeremy finish putting in the last piece of the mirror back into place.
We fixed it. Did we fix it?
I don't know.
Just then, Wynonna and Nicole come barreling through the door.
There's a mountain man!
A gross, stabby mountain man.
So, not fixed then.
The mysterious figure enters the building, headed straight for Wynonna and Nicole. Waverly confronts the mysterious figure who towers over her.
Not so fast, Gandalf.
Without exerting even the slightest bit of effort, the mysterious figure throws Waverly across the room. Jeremy is next to confront him with the broom in hand.
You shall not pass.
Ah.
You know what?
It's the way, I just need you to know, your sound completely cut out except for the last second.
Sorry, my Wi-Fi's bad. I'm at my parents' house.
So this is what we saw. Ah.
I mean, that feels a lot better than what it was in the
Okay,
moment.
great.
You know what?
Boy.
You do you, man.
Jeremy runs away and goes to check on Waverly. The mysterious figure approaches Wynonna and Nicole.
One of you will be my new wife.
Not it.
You just say wife?
Waverly and Jeremy run out of the room to go look at the artifacts that Wynonna and Nicole had destroyed earlier.
Okay, the mirror wasn't the only thing they broke, right? Wait, what's this?
Waverly picks up a broken ceramic garden gnome.
Is that ceramic?
It looks like a lawn ornament?
He's not an ogre, he's a gnome.
How does that
How
help
does that
us?
help us?
Oh, sorry.
You owe me a wife. Now choose.
How could we possibly?
Nicole would make a great gnome wife.
While Wynonna pleads her case, Waverly and Jeremy get to putting the ceramic gnome back together.
She's beautiful and annoyingly noble, and I know she's great in bed because my house has very thin walls.
Nicole shoots Wynonna a look of shock.
You should choose Wynonna. She is funny and irresponsible, and she always goes to the mat for the people she loves. Oh, and she's super fertile. She's super fertile.
That was one time.
Jeremy and Waverly continue to tape the ceramic gnome back together.
I think this would be a really good time to tell you that I am a lesbian.
Oh, like you never went through an experimental phase.
Not with gnomes.
That's very narrow-minded, Nicole. Love is love.
Stop talking.
The gnome grabs Wynonna and Nicole by the throat and picks them up off the ground. The gnome licks Wynonna's face.
Oh, you want a wife, but you need a breath mint.
Waverly and Jeremy are almost done putting the ceramic gnome back together.
We're missing a piece.
I got the knees. Oh my god, these are...
Waverly turns around and holds up the final piece.
Oops. Oh, hell no. It's a lady.
They broke his gnome wife! Quick, stick the boobs back on!
Waverly tries to hand off the boobs to Jeremy, but he refuses.
This is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Fine, I'll do it!
With the utmost respect.
Just hand me the tape!
Waverly fumbles a bit, but finally puts the boobs back on the ceramic gnome and steps away from it. Suddenly, lightning strikes the ceramic gnome, mending all of her cracks. The gnome turns around and releases Wynonna and Nicole.
Monique, you're all right.
The gnome grabs his ceramic wife and leaves the police station.
Oh, that was kind of...
Yeah, that was sweet.
Exactly how my first grinder date ended. I've said too much.
Exterior Earp Homestead dusk. Doc and Mama Earp have gone around town to collect various items for Mama Earp's getaway, which she has told no one about. Doc is checking the car he has stolen for Mama Earp to use.
Found it at the old roadhouse. Doors were open, keys were in the ignition. I wouldn't drive it for more than a day. You never know when the owner is gonna sober up and reported stolen.
Okay, we got some cash, an ID. Oh, I knew an outlaw would get what's needed when I needed to get out of Dodge fast. Oh, but I'm not gonna. I have no idea what I'm saying. Oh god, I just lost the page.
42.
Okay, we got some cash, an ID. Oh, I knew an outlaw would get what's needed, what I needed. I knew an outlaw would get what's needed when I needed to get out of Dodge fast. Oh,
Why
but
did you give the dyslexic this line?
I'm dyslexic too. This is my cold reads are literally like so bad for me.
Sorry.
oh, but I'm not gonna take your pistol. Sorry, I'm still giggling. Oh, but I'm not gonna take your pistol. We both know you might need that.
Much obliged.
Otherwise, nicely done, Johnny Hank.
I wish I could say the same.
Is this where you beg me to stay?
I do not beg. Anyway, this gives us our best chance of keeping them safe.
Seems to be my lot in life, leaving to keep other people safe.
I meant to feel sorry for you.
No, I would never ask you that, but you do recognize this. You recognize what I'm doing?
Setting evil free and imperiling your own family in the process.
Now that I know what happened to Julian, I have to go find him. He's lost out there. He's outside the Ghost River Triangle.
From the second I walked into that barn, you knew I'd make you leave. You knew I'd help you.
Sometimes it takes a monster.
Wynonna will be angry.
She's not going to be angry with you. She always seems to forgive you.
Still, you may not escape her anger, for you are abandoning your family for love.
Like I'm going to let a vampire lecture me on love.
Mama Earp gives Doc one last look and goes into the car. Interior Sheriff Station evening. Wynonna is behind the desk going through some files just as Bunny Loblaw walks in.
Oh shit, out already? Didn't even have time to send flowers.
It was just a fancy feint.
Yeah, the cat made a bed in your ass crack.
A doctor said I'm fine. I'm as healthy as an ox.
With the cankles to match.
Listen, I am just here to tell Officer Hot that despite the day's events, she will not be getting my support.
She saved your life, you incorrigible bitch.
Perhaps, but she does not belong here in Purgatory. She is not our people.
Are you a xenophobe or a homophobe?
Why pick just one?
Even though it was against her best interests, Nicole did the right thing. She always does the right thing, no matter what. That's the kind of person who should be sheriff.
I'll keep that in mind.
Bunny begins to walk away.
Now, Bunny, shouldn't we talk about what really happened today? What's really got your pearls all twisted?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What you saw. Because you saw something. Didn't you, Bun Bun?
It was just a dream, a terrible dream. Like the one where I'm on the cruise ship with all those shirtless Portuguese sailors.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there, but no, you weren't dreaming. See, you think you want to know the things Nedley's been keeping secret. You don't. That monster you saw today is just the tip of the iceberg.
Iceberg?
If you don't back Nicole for sheriff, I am sending that monster and all of his demon friends to your house.
You can't. And you won't.
Bless your cold, withered heart. You think you can handle another fancy feint?
Bunny, defeated, shakes her head no.
Then Nicole Hott is going to be the next sheriff, okay?
Have a lovely day. I need to get to church.
Bunny walks out of the building. Wynonna goes to head towards Nedley's office, but stops when she sees that Nicole has been listening in on her entire conversation.
How long have you been listening?
Would have been rude to interrupt.
Naughty hottie.
How's your head? Because I feel like I can hear space and time. Hair of the dog?
Nicole offers Wynonna a drink.
Officer Hot at work?
Well, some rules are made to be broken.
Maybe you would be a good wife.
Aw, thank you, but you're not my type. You cheated drinking games. Truce?
More than a truce, a win. You know, I used to think you were an outsider too, and that things would get too demony and you would go and leave my sister with a broken heart.
Wynonna, I love her.
Ew. Also, you better.
And I love you too. I mean, it's terribly unfair, and sometimes I get jealous because you get to be
Get to be what?
you.
You're a stake to this land, same as me. Never had a choice.
What do you mean?
Wasn't Black bad? She saved you from the cult of Bolshar massacre, Nicole. It was an idealist, local cop.
Wynonna reaches into her pocket and hands Nicole the picture from earlier that we now know is a picture of young Randy Nedley and a toddler, Nicole Hogg. Interior Earp House night. Wynonna walks into her house after a long day. Waverly sits at the dining room table reading a letter, crying.
Fill the tub with tequila and salt the rim. I have had a day.
She's gone. Went to find Julian. We had Christmas together and it was so nice.
Waverly falls into Wynonna's arms, sobbing. Wynonna tries to calm her down.
We spent our whole lives trying to figure out why she does what she does, baby girl. We already have.
At least now she really is free.
Must be nice.
Wynonna looks at the table and sees Mama Earp has also left a letter for her. Exterior Earp House night. Wynonna walks onto the porch reading the letter her mother left her as Doc arrives.
Good evening. I've come bearing gifts. Well, gift.
Doc hands Wynonna the ring he was wearing earlier.
This is Bolshar's ring.
Might protect you in the upcoming battle.
How did you get it? Nicole had it.
Well, the details are a little foggy. I do like to day drink, as you know.
Oh, you keep it.
Anyone ever tell you not to look a gift horse in the mouth?
Did you spend the day with my mother?
She essentially treated me as her Uber.
Uber?
What she told me may require some explanation.
She thought so too.
Wynonna holds up the letter.
Let me just read it to you. Dear Wynonna, don't trust Doc Holliday. He's not what he says he is.
Did she also say she set Bobo free from the well?
She does love to burn a place down before she runs.
The recklessness of her actions. I do not see how she could remain here and keep you safe.
Just tell me what you did. Who are you?
Who I've always been.
Don't talk to me in riddles.
How should I talk to you then?
Like you give a shit about me.
You refused me.
Wynonna slaps Doc across the face.
Why not? I do care.
Wynonna slaps Doc again.
You are running out of the road, woman.
Tell me what you are.
Wynonna slaps Doc again, causing him to get so angry that he yells in rage and exposes his fangs.
Kate, you let her do this. She had you.
This was the only way.
What about us? What about Alice? What would our daughter say if she knew her father sold his soul?
You of all people should understand the sacrifices that have been made.
You wanted your immortality that badly? You selfish asshole.
Watch your mouth.
Bite me. There are some advantages to you being a vampire, John Henry Holliday. You're not welcome in my home anymore.
Wynonna turns around to walk back into the house.
Don't you do this.
Wynonna stops and looks at Doc one last time.
No, you did this, not me.
Wynonna walks into her house and closes the door. End.
Yay!
I have so many questions.
Wow, that whole last part, I was so confused.
It's like they were talking in code.
Don't speak to me in riddles.
I've been confused the entire time. I feel like I get the plot, and then it just like goes off. I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Who's Alice? What's the deal?
Alice is their.
What's-
Yeah. And
Well,
that's
then
how
why
it
is he a vampire too? Okay.
And I think like it's also like obviously she wasn't a vampire though.
Is it obvious?
In real life, yeah. What did you think of it? What did you think of it?
It reminds me a lot of Doctor Who. Also, the one-liners reminded me a lot of Doctor Who.
Yeah, that reminds me, and just like the overall tone, because kind of like
Yes.
when you cast me as the main character and described her, I was expecting to be like a little more like the straight man, but a little bit, but like she's got her own thing going on. Like everyone has their own bit of humor in a way that I was not expecting from your character descriptions.
I have a follow-up question. Is this animated?
No.
Like with the
That
gnome
is
and stuff?
definitely an interpretation.
I just feel like
Let
the
me
gnome, like,
wait, let me show you what the gnome looks like. Let me show you what the
Oh,
so
no.
this is what
My
the
God, that's what he looks like.
gnome So this is Bunny. This is
Oh,
Bunny.
she's exactly
yeah,
how
she
I
is
thought
like
she'd look.
Buggle Umbridge.
Who's the firefighter dude?
Oh
Who's
yeah,
Charlie?
yeah.
Oh,
What's
that's
his-
something I wanted to say. This was so horny.
Yeah, wait,
immediately.
and this was honestly far from the horniest episode.
Like, that kind of makes me want to watch it the most. Just how horny it is.
Oh, that's all I had to tell you? Does anyone
Fair,
here
yeah.
watch Schitt's Creek?
Me!
Yeah.
I watch Schitt's Creek.
I love Schitt's Creek.
This is Mutt.
Really?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Love that for him.
Tim Rozon has really pretty eyes, like blue eyes. I think that's what really stands out about Tim Rozon. He plays Doc and Mutt. That was not called for. I just wanted to say it.
I was like, that came out of
Really came out of your lesbian mouth.
Only a lesbian would say, oh, they have really pretty eyes.
so true.
Is that true?
Well, there's just a lot else to admire.
Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, remember, subscribe, like, comment, share, all those things. All right.
He does not want to be here.